Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time here, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today we're going to take a look at what's growing in my Greenstalks. I'll show you what's happening right after the intro. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Greenstalks in some form of planting at this point. I have others in the garage, and I still have one out here that I never got around to putting together. Obsessed? Maybe, just a little. But let's take a look at what I got growing in these. In this first Greenstalk, I have some herbs that I'm super proud of that I started from seed. This one is lavender. No, that's rosemary, I'm sorry. And this one is lavender. Yes. And some more herbs here. Rosemary. I also had the Park Whopper strawberries. I've gotten a few off of these. I did have some beetle pressure here, you can see, but they're largely gone now. They are sending out runners. That's quite exciting because the pack only came with 10, I believe, and obviously I have more than 10 pockets on this, so I'll be placing the runners in these pockets. As you can see, I did one here already. I need to get some pins and push them in there to hold them in the ground, but they're giving me lots of runners here. And you know, I was fine with leaving some of these empty because I knew, again, strawberries do runners, so it may take a year or two, but this will be all full of strawberries in no time. Again, you can see where the beetles. And then I have a coleus put in here. I just sprinkled those about wherever. This one's doing really well. It's not on a base at all, so I can't turn it. And it's just sitting right on the lawn. We cut around it. Ooh. We cut around it when we do the lawn, and it's holding up really well out here. In this next Greenstalk, this lovely blue color, I love it. They have a new blue color that just came out not too long ago, and I forget what they call it. No, pink. They came out with pink recently, and then they came out with another blue. It's darker than this. At any rate, I got a smorgasbord going on over here. At the very bottom, I'm growing some rat tail radishes, which I thought would be perfect for this time of year, because we want the pods for the rat tail radishes, right? So we'll see how that goes. Got some kind of bug pressure here, but I'm not growing it for the leaves, so I don't really care. And then on the next level here, I've got just started some lettuce. That's Paris Island cause lettuce. And I started some salad burnet. It's supposed to be perennial in my zone. This will be probably the third time I've grown it. Never has it perennialized, so we'll see what happens this time around. We go up a level here, and you can see I planted some Parisian carrots in an empty pocket. But I have a pepper plant here that's kind of sprawling out. And this is the Mulatto Islano. Couple of fruits on there. Lots of flowers coming in. And it's quite sprawled. So it's this whole thing here. Plus we got these stalks up here. Doing pretty good. Some more carrots right there. And then I have this pepper plant here, which is the Red Knight hybrid. That is a a sweet pepper, a red sweet pepper. It's supposed to be big and blocky. I see some fruits coming in here. Lots of flowers and babies. This plant appears to just now be getting into the swing of things. Excited for those. Next to it is the King of the North Improved. King of the North is another bell pepper, ripens to red. You can see some fruits coming in here, and again, lots of flowers. Next to it is another pepper, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's the Purple Beauty, but let's see if I can find the tag. I guessed it, Purple Beauty. Looks like I have a ripe fruit already, quite small. It's supposed to be much bigger than that. Let's see, we've got some more fruits coming in. Hopefully those will get to the desired size, but the plant looks fantastic. Then right here I have another pepper. This one is the Chocolate Beauty. So this will be a brown bell pepper. Still sweet though. And we have fruits coming in on it. Very nice, very nice. I have this tomato plant, which is in the top tier, but it's it kind of grew down and then up. And I don't have a tag in it, so I don't know what it is. Lots of flowers coming in on it, and I see one mega bloom right here. You see that? That's gonna produce something wicked ugly. But I kind of have fun with those. I kind of like those. All right, moving on. I have another pepper here. This one is the Pasilla Bajío, and I'm seeing a few fruits coming in on it. Lots of flowers. Again, some baby fruits happening. Very healthy plant. Above it is another pepper. This one is another Purple Beauty. I see flowers, but no fruits on this one just yet. This one, this tower, or this green stalk is not on a base either, so I can't swing that's around it all. Next to that is some more Parisian carrots. And then up here, I have another King of the North Improved. Fruits already starting on that one. Looking good. This is a red one, ripe bell pepper. Next to that, we have the San Joaquin. I was really excited for this plant. It's supposed to produce like crazy. I am seeing many fruits coming in and still more flowers developing. I've not grown this in the past, so this will be my first time with this. I hope it goes well. Then we're gonna move up here. I have a random micro dwarf that's, unfortunately, I let this tier dry out and it is not recovering very well. It's still alive, but it doesn't look pretty. Same here. I don't have a tag in this. I don't know what it is. And then this one here is doing fantastic. It was thought to be a micro dwarf. Clearly it is not, and I don't have a tag in it, but it does have some fruits coming in and lots of flowers as well. Moving over to this next green stalk, more tomatoes and peppers. Let's see if we have any. This is a micro dwarf. This is the Tumbling Tiger. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Here, oh, I was super excited for this one. This one's called Curly Kale. Got our first fruits on that. I'll be saving seeds from a lot of these, you guys. So I'll be sharing these seeds with you guys when I start up on my seed of the week again. Probably in the winter time when I'm not super busy. And This one is on a base, so I can swing this one around. You see that base? I love the base. Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, Tumbling Tiger, Curly Kaylee. Then here, there are two plants in here, and they are obviously quite different. These are two micro dwarfs. This one, I'm 90% sure, this one with the chartreuse leaves, is the Cherokee Tiger Black, because I believe that's the only micro dwarf I have that has chartreuse leaves on it. Isn't it gorgeous? And then this is something else altogether. I don't know what it is because I don't have a tag in it. I tried really hard to do good about my tagging, guys, and I did okay, but I wasn't perfect. So there are things out here in the garden that just shall be unnamed. This one here says it is the Vilma. Look at this thing. I thought it was a micro dwarf. I'm evidently wrong because this is huge. And look at those fruits. Those aren't micro dwarf fruits. Or if they are, they're quite big for being micro dwarfs. Then over here, I have another micro dwarf. This one is the window box. We got a bad leaf on there. Take that off. And that one. There we go. This is the window box here. Cute little plant. Lots of little fruits coming in. Next to it is another tumbling tiger. Quite a bit bigger than the other one we saw on the other side. Lots of fruits coming in already. And then that last one, what is that? Is Curly Kaylee. Oh, okay. So we're back. Now let's go down one level. I have a jalapeno here. This is a jalapeno. Lots of fruit. This is loaded. I don't even think you can see it in there, but it is loaded down with fruits. And then next to that one is this plant here, which has a ton of fruits coming in on it. This is another San Joaquin. Again, lots and lots of fruits coming in on it, as it should be. It's supposed to produce abundantly. Next to that is another San Joaquin. Look how big these fruits are. Wow. I hope I like this pepper because I planted a whole bunch of them. And then here I have a mystery. I don't have a tag in that. It's a pepper though. Moving on is another pepper that does not have a tag in it. So I don't know what that one is either. But it does have a lot of fruits on it. Whatever it is. Okay. Move down to this third level here is another red knight. That's that red hybrid sweet pepper I told you guys about in the other green stalk. And look at here. I'm growing beans on the bottom level and they are growing up my plants. That's fine. Long as it doesn't choke them out, I'm fine with that. Okay. Then I have another red knight here. Next up is another purple beauty, which has lots of fruits coming in up at the top there. Looks like we're gonna start filling in down here pretty soon. Then here I have a New Mex Joe Parker. Let's see, no fruits yet, but it is starting to flower. And here I have the Chocolate Beauty. Wow. Is that the Chocolate Beauty? I don't know. The only reason I say that is because in general, bell peppers only produce, you know, a solid 5 to 10 fruits. That's about average, you know, but I mean, you know, all things being equal. And this plant is loaded down with fruit already. Plus, there's so many flowers coming in. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see. Plus, bell peppers don't come in like this. I think this might be mistagged. But as Miss Linda would say, she'll show me. Later on, she'll show me. Now, see, now this might be a chocolate bell, but I don't have a tag in here. Yeah, there's no tag in here. So maybe that tag belongs over here. I think I do have a red cherry stuffer pepper that this might be. Not sure. But this one has a nice fruit coming in on it and some more babies that are happening. And we're back to the red night. Then we go down another one. And these are Eureka beans. In the bottom 2 rows, I have Eureka beans, jade beans, and there's one other, borlotti beans. And that's in these bottom 2 tiers. All right, Greenstalk number 4. So top tiers, 2 tiers, are lemon balm, which clearly I need to harvest here sooner rather than later. And it's coming out of this bottom row here as well. This looks like strawberry leaves. Cool. I don't know what strawberry it is, but yay. And more lemon balm. Smells amazing. We got a little piece of coleus back here. This is on a base, and I think I'm going to take it off and put it on another green stalk. Maybe this one over here. Only because I don't turn these, because these are on the green stalk drip irrigation. You see? And so I can't really turn them. So it's pretty much a waste to have this on that base. So that'll happen probably at the end of this growing season. Same with the one next to it. But anyways, I digress. We got some more coleus here. We got a stink bug. But some more coleus here. Beautiful, beautiful. I really want this one to take off down here so I can save some seeds from that. I love that variety. I got the seeds for the coleus from Baker Creek. It was a mix. And then here is my beloved Dusty Miller that went to flower. All of these will be seeds. When this was just opening, it was absolutely gorgeous. It's, oh here, yeah. It's beautiful, just radiant, bright, glowing yellow. But that's Dusty Miller. And that's all one plant coming from this pocket. It did really well. That overwintered from last year. Down in these bottom tiers, I have Stinging Nettle. I'm not gonna touch it for you. I'm thinking about dehydrating some because I had some pop up over here. But the Stinging Nettle came back from last year. Then we have this green stalk here. I think this is Moonflower that I had. This is a hot something. Hot Jamaican pepper that is not taking off. It's been there for some time. It should be way bigger than that. I got a little sprig of dill. Yes, that's dill. Some sage that returned from last year. And this was self-seeded, some sage that turned up this year for the first time. And then I have some more coleus, different varieties. Here is some poke root. I made a tincture from this last year, but you got to be careful with poke root. It can be poisonous. Some more stinging nettle and some more lemon balm. And then here is tarragon. I just harvested for the 3rd time. Here is my kitchen greenstalk. It is not fully planted and I'm disappointed in myself for that. But I have some Calypso cilantro seeds to collect. I got loads of parsley that I just recently harvested. Different varieties. I've mentioned before that parsley is my all-time favorite herb. And so I have been collecting as many varieties as I can get my hands on. I think at this point I have over 10 varieties of parsley. I don't know. I'd have to revisit, but I have quite a few. More than your average person, say. And I have dreams of doing a parsley tasting, but I haven't gotten around to that. So here is some shiso, red shiso. Never had it before, just harvested it. It is in the dehydrator right now. I'm super excited to try this out. It's a Chinese herb. Down here are my chives that returned from last year. They look a little sparse compared to last year, but at least I got some, so I know that next year I need to start way more because I would like to have these 2 bottom tiers be full of chives. And then I have 1 stick tomato here. This is going to produce some brown tomatoes, and that's 2 plants. Interesting, isn't it, the way this grows? Yes, very interesting. I can't wait to save seeds from that as well. And then lastly, I have in here some feverfew. This came back from last year. Feverfew is perennial. And I just love the way it smells. I didn't realize some people thought it stunk though. I think it smells great. I tried growing Chervil up here. It did not work out. I'm gonna try again before the season's out. That's supposed to be perennial. It is the French variety of parsley. So there's my kitchen greenstalk. And here we are with my final greenstalk. It is up on the deck here. And let's start from the top and work our way down. So this is a cutting from a ink spot micro dwarf that I'm growing in the house. Let's see. This is lavender. Started from seed. This is a tomato. I don't know what variety it is. I don't have a tag in it. I obviously thought it was micro dwarf. It is not. I've already harvested probably 6 or 7 tomatoes from them. About 4 ounces. So good, decent size for a plant that small. Look. It's gonna be a good one. Next to that is some more herbs. I started from seed. That's rosemary. And then another ink spot cutting. Then we go down. Here is some more Dusty Miller. This one is not from last year. This is one that I planted this year. We'll see if it overwinters again. I would love it if it did. I think it's just a wonderful pop. Even in the winter, spring, summer, fall, all of it. It's just nice to have around. It's an evergreen. Well, ever silver? Whatever. Here is another ink spot cutting. We got some fruits coming in on it. And again, another ink spot cutting. Ooh. These are almost ready. Nice. And then some more Dusty Miller. This is one that I started this year too. This did not overwinter. And then we got another ink spot cutting right there. We go down a level, and here, this plant here with the fruits on it, this is a Rosy Finch micro dwarf tomato. Looks to be pretty productive. Cool. Oh, we got a cucumber. Next to it is this should be the Cherokee Tiger Black that I was telling you about over there. This is the only chartreuse micro dwarf I have, so I'm pretty sure that's what was in that other Greenstalk pocket down there. We got some fruits coming in on this. This is a pretty one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If I were going to be developing my own tomato, I would probably want to use this for the chartreuse leaves and see if I could cross it with something variegated. Wouldn't that be cool? Red fruits, chartreuse variegated leaves. Ooh. There's an idea for you if anybody wants to try breeding. Next up here is another micro dwarf. This is the Bull Finch. This produces red fruits. It's coming in good here. Next to it is the Fat Frog. This one produces green when ripe tomatoes. So these will not turn any other color but green. Those are looking good. Next to it is the Purple Boy micro dwarf. We got some fruits up here coming to maturity. Looking good, looking good. Next to it is the Yellow Canary micro dwarf. Now that one is jam-packed with fruits. Those will be yellow, as you might have guessed. And then we're back to the Rosy Finch. We go down a level, and I have a pepper here. This is another San Joaquin. We saw about 5 of these already. Next to that, here is the Pasilla Bajío. Look at all those fruits. That looks good. Got to make a harvest pretty soon here. This one is a Poblano. Only got 1 pepper on it and no flowers. That's interesting. Next to that is, a bean that I forgot to take out. And next to that is another San Joaquin. This one has those big old fruits too. Wow. I'm not complaining. I just didn't think they got that big. Next to that is a New Mix Joe Parker. Here we got some fruits on that one as well. And then this last one, okay, back to the San Joaquin. We go down another level and I got more peppers. This one is a habanero. You can tell that just by looking at the fruits. This one is another Pasilla Bajío. Lots of stuff ripening on here. Gotta make a harvest. This one is supposed to be the Mulatto Isleno. That is not what that is. That looks more like a shishito. So who knows what that is. I won't be saving any seeds from that. Here I have a Serrano with some ripe fruits on it. Lots coming in on that. And next to that is another, it's same Mulatto Isleno. I thought these were supposed to be much bigger. I'll have to check. Maybe I'm confusing it with something. Down here are some watermelon plants. I don't know what variety they are. I didn't put the tags in it, so it could be anything. There's 3 of those. And then, we got some cucumbers to pick. Look at those. I did Boston pickling and something else. I forget. But yeah. Ugh. And that does it, guys. That is all 7 of my green stalks and what I have growing in them. I would say 90% looking fantastic. Oh, Boo Boo Bear. Go ahead, make a run for it. Everything looks really good. I did refresh the soil in, well, that one's new this year. I just put that one up this year, but I refreshed the soil in this one and in this one. Both of these are from last year. Both of these are from last year. That one's new. These got their soil amended, as did that green stalk and this green stalk. So 4 of them had amended soil. I did not amend the soil in the kitchen one, and I'll probably do that this coming year. But other than that, it's all great. It's all good in the hood, guys. So there you go, just in time for my neighbor to cut his grass. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my green stalks, and I'll be back on another day with another video. Until then, happy growing, my friends.